Hello. So today we are doing the thing that we talked about. We are making a shell challenge, and I meant to plan a lot more for it. But alas, I didn't. So we're gonna spin the wheel for a few things. Basically for the lot size, for the number of floors, for like any features such as a diagonal wall or a round wall or something like that. And just little features, and then after that I will make the actual shell. Because I've never done this before, and I realized I don't really know what to do. I've built in other people's shell challenges before, mostly Lil Simsies. Because she's made a lot of shell challenges over the years, and I've done a lot of them. But I thought it would be fun to give it a try, so that's what we're doing. And now we're here. So we're gonna start off with getting the lot size. Of course it chose the biggest one. That's great. Alright. I'm gonna pick the lot. And then we'll go from there. Okay. I'm gonna grab the Oakenstead lot. Alright. Come on, game. You can load. There we go. So, this original base game house, I guess, shall be disposed of. Okay, 50 by 50. Wonderful. I'm gonna max it at 3 floors only because the game gets glitchy for me beyond that many. And I'm not trying to deal with bugs on top of everything else. Okay, 2 floors. And basement or no basement. Okay. So 2 floors plus a basement. I think that'll be okay. And then round wall, diagonal wall. So, round wall, diagonal wall, random interior wall, or no random features like that. Okay, I can handle a diagonal wall. Okay, so 2 floors, basement, diagonal wall on a 50 by 50. I can handle that. The 50 by 50 is really the biggest problem here. It does. They just don't work super well, cause yeah. But yeah, you can draw diagonals. It's just a little, different. And then stairs can't be placed on diagonals, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, I mean, the point here is to get a shell, so I'm not sure how much I should be thinking of, like, I don't know, how much should I be thinking of, like, an actual house, and how much should I just be drawing some shapes? Probably more on the drawing some shapes. This kind of looks like a hand holding up, like, 3. Okay. And then I suppose from there... Do I want to do it like that, or do I want to make it more like... Okay. Sure. Hey, welcome on in. Okay. I'm like, oh, this is a weird shape, but, like, that's the point. That's what they're supposed to be. Okay. I'm gonna grab the basement tool now. So, weird thing about basements is if you put a foundation, it'll, like, warp the area if it's right at the edge of the level above it. I don't think I'm gonna go too wild for the basement. I might just... Yeah. It can be weird and be a house. Don't look at how any of his houses function like a guy who never lived in a house before. Valid. Okay. I think this isn't that bad. This could be turned into things. And of course, if you personally would like more weird by adding some octagon rooms sticking out of it, we can get some of those. Let's see. I feel like this is a good area to squeeze one in, so I'm gonna... 2, 3. Well, I guess that one's only half of an octagon, but... And you know what? I'm gonna leave the interior wall. That's, yeah. Weird corner, interior wall. That's something. gonna leave that wall too. Okay, now I feel like the upstairs looks too much like the downstairs. So I'm gonna take this out. It's so flat in the front, too. I don't like that either. Let's see. Okay. Why? Oh. Okay. Trying to make things smaller with diagonal walls is exactly as much of a pain in the ass as I remember it being. What? This is not a room. Okay. This is still not at the edge, right? Yeah. Okay. Could do something like that in the front, yeah. There. That's a little bit more going on. I feel like the back actually is fine, as are the sides as far as like dynamic shapes go. So that helps with the front. Oh, good. We love when things are actually updated to be more user-friendly. You know what? I'm gonna put a diagonal chimney of sorts here. Because who is going to stop me? I'm not going to keep those interior walls, though. I'm not going to force you to make it a chimney. But, like, you know? Okay. I think this is sufficiently weird. think this is what we're gonna go with. And now I have to build something with it too. But I will pop this onto the gallery really quickly. I will... Love how just the shell is over 12,000 simoleons because of how big it is. The 50 by 50 lot. Okay. Nope. That is gonna be longer, actually. Think awkward shell challenge. It keeps the branding and also it is awkwardly shaped. There we go. Okay. So, baby's first shell challenge. It could. We very well might do that. I was thinking of doing something along those lines because of, like, if we ended up with something big enough, so we could definitely do that. Okay. I thought I was connected. Oh, I should have saved the game first. Please don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Outstanding. Okay. For anyone. Just a crap ton of kids, honestly, yeah. With neighborhood stories, you never know. Popping my gallery tag in the chat. I just copied it. I don't actually know how to... I don't actually know how to pin messages on mobile, but that is the gallery tag. If anybody else, or my gallery ID, if anybody else wants to do this, and then I guess I am gonna save the game now because the gallery reminded me. Okay. Now, is this the front for me? Is the question. Or do I want... Yeah, I'm gonna keep that the front, I think. Okay. This feels like a big front porch kind of situation. Even though I also know I will live to regret a big front porch situation. Okay. There's that little bit. We got this. We are gonna... I know how to do this stuff. Okay. Gonna go this way. There we get, look at that. Nice and porched. give us a foundation height of like 2. Can't pin on mobile. Here, let me just not be lazy and open OBS. Well, if you do, I will definitely be looking at the gallery to see if anybody does. So I look forward to seeing what you come up with. How do I turn on? I don't remember how to enable mod actions. Oh no. Guys, it has been so long since I've done mod actions. Yeah, like you can turn mod actions on and off from OBS, where like I can see all of the delete message, block, all that stuff. I can either see those or not see those. And I don't remember how to see those again. Well, I assumed that that would help me with pinning a message. But it's fine. I am just gonna... Okay. Now the other thing is roofs. Oh. Huh. I do not pin messages often. Two minutes ago. So valid. Okay. And then the question, I mean, I could turn this into a balcony. I don't necessarily have to roof this part here. I'm just gonna pick a fence, and then when I know what I'm doing really, will pick a more specific fence. I think I will use this as a chimney. I'm not sure if I've ever used a diagonal gabled roof before, but it's not clipping into the wall right now, which is what we like to see. So I think we're gonna do it. I don't know what style build this is, but I don't know architectural styles. Oh wait, I should have done a half gabled. Hold on. I don't know architectural styles even during a normal build, so that's not really that special. There we go. That is certainly a location. Okay. This is this isn't a centered thing. That's fine. It doesn't need to be centered. Okay, roughly a bajillion roof pieces later. I'm thinking, like, maybe a sort of rustic vibe. If that at all makes sense. What is rustic in this situation? Well, that's a good question. Is it just that fence? Just make the straight roof go all the way across? Yeah, it just bothers me when it hangs off the edge like that. You know? So I might try and do a half gable instead, just so that it's still like just flat roof texture. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, the half gable actually that worked. That worked much better. Okay, we just had to finagle it so that it blended in a little bit better. Okay. I need to change this fence because that may be coloring my perception of this. You're good. I tend to avoid building anything with a diagonal section I would have to roof, so this is the first time that I've had to, like, sort that sort of thing out. Okay, but, like, alright, I am gonna draw those bits in, I think. No, I won't. I'm super decisive. Okay. I mean, it feels much less intimidating now that that second floor is not medium wall height. Because I didn't realize it was. Okay. The three-tile door actually looks like it would fit fine on that diagonal. Ah, spell. There we go. That is true. Okay. Yeah. So that it's not resting weird with the divot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with that for right now. All assets are subject to change. If I decide I hate them. gonna use the new brick a bit because I like it. Yeah, I'll play around with the door a bit. But for this, I'm actually gonna... Not in such a red though. Alright. I'll just keep it on that section for right now. Another thing, subject to change. It's mostly about whether or not I have the energy to make a little flat room area underneath those roofs so that the trim goes all the way around, but okay, let's actually let's look at this. Let's think about it. The amount of times in the last week that I've gone to like hit one to expand the build catalog, but Better Built By isn't updated yet, so I can't. To do that. It all just looks weird because it's not really centered with anything. That's okay, because weird is the point. I don't know where that's going to be yet, so we'll worry about that also later. Okay. That way that's at least something is centered. A section of the porch, a room, but have round archways all around. I think that is a good idea for someone who could execute it well. Okay. Wait. Why is this? Why is the lighting in here weird? Or is that just because of this? Like if I move this here, will it get... No. Okay. It's just strangely bright in there. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Now I am going to make this be like a little entryway vibe, I think, and I'll put like an archway to get in. And then here, where is the basement? I should figure out the stair situation is what I should do first, and then we'll figure out the rest. So like oh, I do not like that. I could do it kind of like a back-to-back, but seriously, why is the lighting up here so weird? What's happening? Why are you acting as though you don't know that this is Is it because of... Oh, it's because of this. It's because of this. I have figured it out. Oh, wow. I really accidentally put that whole brick on the entire second floor. Ah! It's fine. We know what we're doing. Okay, that explains that. Okay. Of course, for all of my confusion and complaining, now I can't see. We're just gonna... Okay, ow. Is there a weather coming? Because I just got a very weird feeling through my shoulder. Though it might just be the impending warm-up. It was snowing. Yeah, it looks like there's like a quarter chance of it. So, like, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, there's also... Okay, so if we... Okay, what if this section plus the downstairs is like the basement is whatever small business, and then this and the upstairs are the residential areas, and then we only have to worry about one front door. And we can have like a private yard and maybe outdoor. I have no idea what business this is gonna be. But, like, it could be one. And then we can focus on one little area at a time, which is my favorite way to handle things. And then we could have well, no, I don't like it. Could have an archway into the business section and a proper door into the main house, just because the Sims are nosy. We could use the same, we could use another growing together door, but like bigger. And then even here, we could use an archway instead. Like, this would be... And And we only have to have one front door, but like this section can still be like a place to put your shoes or whatever. Okay. Now, knowing myself, part of this will be kitchen and part of this will be dining room, so I'm just gonna split those off there, and then we'll have the back door around here. I will use this same door. And I will use this. Same archway. Nope. Now the only problem is that this is the kitchen and it is shaped like that. Okay. That is the choice that I made. Does the kitchen and dining room have to be connected centrally like that though, or could I scooch it over? Scooching it over would be better, and then we could have like, I don't know, a little window situation here, and then we could have like a breakfast nook, and then we don't have to try and put cabinets on that particular wall. And then in here we can have like dining and then have like some backdoor clutter. Down here we can have a hall bathroom, and then I imagine we're looking at like, okay. It's like, so we come in. I mean, this feels like living room-ish area. At some point, I hit V on accident. And then, so if this is a bathroom, we could also have like a little laundry nook, although, I don't know. This area is weird. Weird hallway. Maybe this section is part of the retail area, which we will definitely be figuring out separately. And then honestly, upstairs, I'm not that worried about it. Like, sure, it's got its quirks. But like as far as shapes go, I've honestly, because I was building in the town style house of the new world a lot the past few days, I'm glad to have some weird shapes back. You'd think that it would be easier to lay out a house that had oh, I can't do that. That'll delete that wall. Okay, so I'll just leave it like that. And then this could be like a little office space or something. I don't know. I've done a lot of like book nook type things in funky rooms like this before. But like it's weird. I don't know why, but laying out an interesting floor plan in a rectangle just feels not possible for me. Okay. Okay. Nope. Not to act as though this is at all simple, but you know, as far as things go, it's not so bad. Also, if at any point what I say stops making sense, it is because I have stopped listening to myself talk. I am puzzling together the floor plan, and that is the only thing I am thinking about. Now, how much you can call this a floor plan is up to you. Okay, we've got a bedroom. I would say this will be another bedroom. We'll give them en suites. And then I feel like over here we could probably fit 2 more bedrooms. The question is, of course. Okay, so I think kitchen, dining, bathroom. This is just kind of a weird hallway. This will be the living area. And then over here will be some kind of business. Let's see. I mean, okay. I'll make sure that there's a bathroom available both downstairs and upstairs. Maybe I'll make this area a supply closet. I know that closet is literally just a woohoo spot, but... And then up here. I'll make this like a staff room, maybe. I have not yet made a staff room for one of these. I could make a diagonal bathroom, but I don't think I want to. Okay. Pop there. And then, oh my god. My brain slowly becoming unglued, trying to make some semblance of a floor plan. Okay, so this... I don't know. I just know that it needs to be sectioned off in some way. So giving some clear locations feels, or like zones, you know? If that at all makes sense. Okay. Just gonna kind of archway through them. They're all, you know, connected, but they're separate, but I don't know. And then we can kind of figure that out. I think once I have put down doors, I will take a pause to let my brain or, like, pressurized. There we go. And then... okay, so that'll be the staff room. This will be that closet. And then everything else is pretty much just... okay, and we'll let the household sims get into the staff room as well, so that they can just go right through here and they don't have to go like all the way down the stairs and then all the way through the entire house just to get, you know? So I think that'll be our plan for that. Because right now, for the sim that I'm actually playing with right now, as I'm like speed running pottery and stuff, I did not set it up in a practical way once I was able to give them a specifically oh my gosh, brain. When I was able to give them like a specifically residential versus business area, I set it up in a weird way, and now they have to walk around like the entire building to get down to their pottery studio, and it was not well thought out. I was just really excited to be able to afford to build a second floor, and that is also how I ended up with, 3 simoleons afterwards and had to figure something else out. Okay. I've got to make a real decision about this fence. And I think the decision is gonna be this fairy light fence because it's cute. And it has fairy lights on it. And that feels like a good enough reason. Okay. Okay. We've got a floor plan. And we've got doors. I am going to go take several deep breaths and think about what family lives here. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 bedrooms. Wait, no, this is going to be an office. So we've got 4 bedrooms, and we've got an office space up here. And they have some sort of business. So, would you look at that? I'm not even sure how many bathrooms this is at this point. I think maybe 6? Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna... yeah. I'm gonna save. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take a break. The timer will say 10 minutes. I'm probably not gonna take that full time. I'm just going to kind of walk around and see if I can jiggle an idea loose out of my brain. And if anybody in chat has thoughts of what kind of business it could theoretically be over in this area, I am open to hearing it. Even if I end up being inspired to do something else with that. Actually, let me put in a little chimney piece. Ugh. Okay, and that's too big. Okay, am I going to be able to put in a chimney piece? There we go. Beautiful. I mean, don't love the clipping there, but you win some and you lose some, and you know what? The fact that that fits, it's staying. If you don't look at it too closely, it's like it's not clipping. Just like any Sims build. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna going to stretch my brain a little bit. Okay, I am back from stretching, and I think I have conceptualized in my brain what I want to do. Also, hi John, welcome on in. Okay, first of all, I need to define some of these weird corners, so I'm gonna grab some columns. Now, granted, do I want to define some of these corners? I don't know, but I sure am doing it just so I can kind of see the shape better. I don't have great depth perception. Okay. Marie is mowing in the distance. I think she's happy today because Toulouse stayed out like all evening and then all night and then a good deal of this morning. Which, understandable, that made me very happy too. Because Toulouse is finally getting through this particular dermatitis flare, which is good. We like to see them healthy and happy. Okay. It is a little weird. Those do not align with each other, and I don't like that either. Okay. I think it is time to face the music, which is, of course, putting flat rooms. So that I can put the trim that I want to do. Which is fine. I just didn't want to do it after figuring out the roofing. There we go. Okay, now we gotta get one more triangle piece in there. The whole thing. Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. Should also make a decision on where to put the stairs. Just since I did make this too big, I think I might make it. No, I feel like this is a sort of path. Also, these are not the stairs that are staying. I'm just putting down stairs so that stairs are there. Just in case anyone was worried about the green there. The question is there? I feel like this whole front porch has to have something going on it, but I have no idea what that will be yet. Oh yeah, and I did think a little bit about what this all will be. I'm thinking of some sort of like mental skill focused, so maybe, I don't know, maybe like having chess lectures and let me grab, there we go. Chess lectures in one area and like, I don't know. Okay. I believe in you, computer. Don't freeze. You're doing so good. Okay, there we go. Okay, and this has a sort of like box. Save. Yeah. At least I saved quite recently, so there's not a whole bunch going on, but I think maybe here we'll do some like chess lectures, and then maybe downstairs we can have like programming and video game related lectures. I think that could be cool. So this puts the area pretty much completely in the vicinity, and then we could get some like computers in here, and those can be used for a variety of things. So yeah, it could be like a logic video game programming. I guess like a STEM workshop kind of business almost, if that makes sense. And then maybe okay, will this actually fit or is it clipping? Oh, that is clipping. What about now? Okay, it's actually not clipping anymore. So that's, we could put like, because you can put collectibles on there. I'm thinking some of maybe like the microscope type prints that you can get, or the stuff you get from looking up in the observatory, which I could put an observatory in this area. Okay, so sorry, now as I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. It's like a little, I don't know, maybe we have a scientist and an astronaut and a programmer who kind of like, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna, no. I just want a tall fence, is really, that's all. Okay. Why do I keep thinking? So we'll have a sort of like, wasn't that our entire Not So Berry family? Pretty much, yeah. But like, I don't know. But like, they are really passionate about getting like, kids and teens into STEM. Okay, so that'll be like that'll be the business yard. And this will be like the family backyard area. Okay. But like, yeah, so we've got like a lecture area and a lecture area, and then I might even put a lecture area out here. There it is. Because, well, I'm not actually sure how like a rocket science lecture would work. Necessarily. Let's see, I'm gonna, here, Sims for businesses and hobbies lectures. Okay, skill class. So, yeah. A whiteboard and an object related to the skill they're teaching. Can you do rocket science? Let's see. You can. Okay, so you just need an unfinished rocket ship. Shout out to the people who maintain the Sims wiki. Okay, so we can do that then. We'll put a rocket ship. Alright, cool. So then our astronaut instructor can be up here explaining. while the class participants are here building the rocket ship. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to. And then we'll have a. No. You cannot put stairs on a half tile. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So yeah, and then in here we'll have logic with the chess tables. I'll put I'm gonna use these round ones from high school years. And I'll put I think you need at least 3. Now we'll do that just so that they're far enough apart. Okay, again, we don't have to be precise with what we're putting down right now. It just needs to be furniture to get the vibe. This is so big that I might have to come back with finish it in like a second. But okay, I feel like these could be a little bit closer though. Like you don't have to be quite so far back. Okay. Yeah. Then we have plenty. So this will be like logic lecture area, and then down here, pretty much this whole space is covered. So I'm just gonna put down okay, again, does not have to be the final decision. Just be. Okay. So we'll have computers down here. This could be video gaming or it could be programming. So, hello? There we go. So that'll be that. And then let's see. Yeah, so here we can put some of those prints from the microscope and stuff, and then I might put some like just some basic shelves is what I'm looking for, but I think those are going to be more. Okay. We can display like fossils and stuff. And have those, you know, have little collectible trinket things that can be sold to bring in a bit more money. We'll pick whatever sign. I think I'm gonna do the magnifying glass. Like searching for answers or whatever. Then we'll put a sign on the inside as well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now I'm gonna get the bathroom set up because that's always a fairly quick process. And then I should also grab the here we go. Because maintenance closet under the stairs makes sense. And as for whether or not your Sims woohoo in it, that's your business. Okay. That. And I know this looks a little tight. It will function. I tend to make my community lot bathrooms that close all of the time. So do not worry about it. That area is walkable. I'll put some sort of like shelving back here with, I don't know, things and stuff. Well, I guess if I do this like key shelf from Snowy Escape, I could also grab a, or maybe I should go with the counter island. And kind of put that there. And I could put like an actual key set there. Like, squeeze that in. So, maybe I do want to use the actual key set. Why is it? Okay. It wants to be at an angle, and I do not want it to be. Okay. why why not there? That looks like a great place for that. Does any, well, yeah, I know some stuff slots there. Okay, so it looks like this slot is just, like, short, maybe? Alright, I'm gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna scoot that in a little bit better. Here we go. Drinking tea can be one of the activities. Okay. Yeah. And then I'll figure out that little transitional space. But, okay. Now to do the actual kitchen. I'm going to use the new kitchen cabinets because I like them a lot. Okay. Make that a sink. And then I'll make this a stove. Smoke alarm. Oh yeah. Should probably put a burglar alarm in here, and then I'll also get the, although I think I'll put this on the inside, but okay. Oops. I just switched cabinet sets. There! Hello! I am building in a wonky shaped building. Okay, if I just... Yeah! It's good to see you. Okay, come on now. Come on now. There we go. It is purposefully wonky, yes. The point of a shell challenge is to make something weird and then try and turn it into something that probably functions. You can only be so sure with The Sims. Okay. It's actually a pretty small kitchen, all things considered. Okay, I'm yeah. Yes. I think so. This is real cramped. It'll function. It will work, but it's cramped. So definitely a one sim at a time thing, unless I scooch this over a tile or give up on my dreams of having the kitchen and dining room connected. Or can I make it an island? Yes, but it will be. I think my biggest issue is trying to. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess this could be. I'm just mostly limited by the space. Like, this is fine and works. And then we have some more cooking space. And then instead of putting like a table in here, we could make this be the thing about diagonals in this game is that diagonals on the grid are very, very weird. The other thing is that, well, even if I'd done a breakfast nook, there wouldn't have been enough space for all of the Sims that I imagine live here to eat at once, which is like that's fine. They don't have to all eat at once, you know? Okay. But I do think the diagonal island does, because, like, that kind of lines up here. Eating together is for chump. Exactly. No, everyone will probably have kind of different schedules, and then I could put some sort of something there. I'll get that window in there. I don't even know if it's worth trying to fight for a window in that little crook, but we'll see if we can just get a smidge more natural light in this place. Oh yeah, it fits. Not well, but it fits. Glass walls. Could definitely make it a bit of like a bay window moment. I think in that case. Yeah. And then I don't need to fight for the window over the sink. Okay. Yeah. I already know cluttering this will be a completely different part, because right now I'm not even certain about, like, the color of furniture that I've put down. I've just thrown stuff at the wall. It's the part where we make sure. Restaurant room? Oh, this area? So, okay. Allow me to explain. So, with businesses and hobbies, which is the pack that came out, I was real hyped about, they made it so that you can have a home and a small business on the same lot. So, what we're doing is the whole upstairs plus this part of the downstairs is the residential area, and then over here we have the business area. And so these are chess tables, and this is a lecture board. So in this room, you would be able to attend classes on how to play chess, logic skill, basically. Over here, we have a rocket science class area, and then down here can be both video gaming and programming, since both of those are done on the computer. Um, so yeah, that's what that half of the building is. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do the classes. I've only done the classes as like lecturer so far. I haven't attended anyone else's classes, but it is a very fun little feature, and I've been enjoying it. I've been holding a lot of pottery classes, teaching people how to do pottery. Um, and as long as you do a good job, we'll pay you for the class. Lectures are free, which I also love. Free knowledge. I'm going to be building so many like libraries and museums and community spaces where we do just like so many rooms with different skill-based lecture halls, you know? I think that would be a lot of fun, but Fukushima professor, oh my gosh, the amount of little things in this pack that have made me think, wow, this is so Tsukushima coded. And it's like, this doesn't make sense to anyone except for a small portion of people, but like, there's so many little things in the pack that I'm just like, damn. Arky, is that you? Okay. But yeah, so that's that. Now, sink. Wait, did I put a toilet in all of the bathrooms? No. I forgot this one. Real. Wait, I didn't put a toilet down in here either. I just thought about where the toilet would go. Okay. So I think I'll put the shower tub here, and then I'll make this like a 3-bit sink, and I'll put like an actual counter. Since it's a shared bathroom, I'll make it a little bit bigger. And then, how many people live here? I would say, so this is an office, so there's 4 bedrooms, so I would say 5 people live here. I'm thinking parents, their 2 kids, and maybe the grandparents on one side, I think. Because if one kid got to have their own room and bathroom, I would feel bad. And also because there's not that much variety in kids' room decor. Alright, and then I'll put the mirror kind of like that. Okay. And then we'll do the shower and we'll customize it per bathroom. But for right now, I'm just gonna drop them in. Yeah. You could also give archaeology lectures. There is an archaeology table that I'm sure could be utilized for that. Which, that sort of museum is definitely something I would like to build, like in the Jungle Adventure world, which is where archaeology comes in. I think that would be really cool. Okay. So we've got bedrooms. Okay. So this is like the master bedroom. I am not sure how much brain I have to pick specific beds. Oh, this is like, nope, nope, come forth. Come on. No, we were doing so good. Okay. Gotta. Nope, so. There we go. Okay. I think what I need to do is just put down beds and then make decisions at another time for the specific decor. We just need to make sure things fit. Like, here. I can put a closet in here as well. Shout out to closets for filling up space that I don't want to deal with. Try and get a wood that's at least... damn. I guess that's the closest we're gonna get. Anyways, that's fine. We'll get that closet, which will fill up that weird space, and then I don't have to figure out where to put a dresser, and this room will be this room. And then in here, I'm thinking the slightly bigger room could be maybe like a teenager's room. And this one could be a younger kid's room. It is so annoying to have your bed like right against the window like that. Okay. We'll go like that. And then I'll give them like a homework desk to go underneath there. And put, yeah, okay. I hate the lighting in this area. Corners ruin everything. I think I'll put... I might actually give them like the... clothing display. Type. And then we could hang some clothes up in there. And we'll figure out like what actual clothes probably also later, but that will be their sort of dresser. And then again, we'll get a homework desk in here. And just, okay. Filler furniture. Don't focus on it too hard. We just need to get the layout so that we know what we're doing. Okay. We've got that, and then over here we will have a kid's room, which is its own vibe. So I will worry about it at that time. I said don't think on it too hard, or some variant of that phrase. Okay, I'll put like a little... focus on it too hard? That makes sense. Yeah. I'm like, I know I said something along those lines. Exact verbiage, couldn't tell you. Okay, so we'll put it like a... in there, and then we'll put like a... I've been doing this a lot, where I kind of have been doing like the mirror over the dresser kind of vibe. And then, somewhere in here, we'll put other junk, because this is a big ass room. And then down here, I would say this is the area I'm gonna like focus on for the living room. So, need a big rug, please. Bigger than that. Doing that. Okay. Yeah. That'll do. Not in that color, but that size. There's many swatches on this rug, so I'm not horribly worried about it. Why is it? No matter how many couches they add into this game, it's never enough, and I never feel happy with them. But I'm going rapid fire. It's getting closer and closer to sleepy time for me, so I'm like, okay, I have to get the bones of the build done. If the bones are done, I can come back to it tomorrow. That's not a problem. What really matters is that that is so short. Okay. But we'll have some sort of end table like that. And then over here we will have TV. And then we can make like a built-in shelf situation with that, like okay, we're just gonna pull out Dream Home Decorator. There we go. Nope, that's a floor shelf and also wrong shape. Okay, so we got like a little shelfy moment, and then I will also grab the GameCube because I think it's fun. Okay. So that's that. Bare bones, Cecil. Don't focus on it too much. Okay. We're getting there. My perfectionist brain is like, no, go back. That's atrocious. Yes, because we are just putting it down. And later we will look at it again with fresh, sleeped upon eyes. You know, this table has definitely enough room for everybody. Okay, I'm gonna look for a dining hutch. Just gotta. I feel like. Okay, I think I wanna put this. Maybe not exactly there, but like in this vicinity. Because I might put laundry in this weird hallway, but I haven't decided yet. Anyways, that's a. Ah, yes, the Salvatoradian, which is very nice and big, but Not necessarily. No. No. This is what we need more of, to be honest. We need more China hutches. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will just no, because that looks like a bathroom hutch. That's a different vibe. Okay. We'll do it kind of like that. That way it fills up the space better, but anyway. Okay. And then let's see. I'm not that worried about putting a bar in here, personally. I know that comes as a great shock to the Sims team, who keeps giving us more. So many freaking bars. Anyways. Now, as far as the study goes, I haven't even finished windowing this place, but there's just so much going on in it. Okay, there will be a desk here. It will have a desk chair. It will have a computer. And then in here, I would like to also put some various skill items. So could maybe squeeze that in there. Maybe I'll do the gemology table. Handiness bench. Oh, I could use the new handiness bench. Nobody lives here. I have no budget. I can do whatever I want. This one is $8.25, whereas the base game one is $7.50, so it's a bit of a difference there. But that's okay. And then in here we'll also no. Some sort of circle rug to fill up the space. And we'll get bookshelves in here. Probably kind of like that, you know? That's the kind of shape of the office. Kids' room. Get an end table in there, and get the kiddo a homework desk, because I find it is just easiest when kids have like a designated space to do their homework. It's easier to just like drag it out, send them over there, you know? Okay. Kids' activities. In this family, probably the Junior Wizard set. Oh yeah, let me get you a dresser. There are not many dressers that are like specifically. Okay. Put that one down for right now. And then we will grab some toys. I'm thinking the homework desk TM, exactly. Thinking the Bigfoot plushie. And then maybe this kid aspires to one day be a doctor. We'll get the doctor kid out. They have to stick with it if they change their mind, of course. And this little, like, homemade. I'm gonna size it down one more time. Dollhouses are so unreasonably huge in this game. You can size them up and down as much as you want. They will function. Okay. Or maybe, yeah, that toy box. Okay. Kid stuff. And then I'll put the robot and Tentacle Tom. Just some other miscellaneous toys up here. So that they're there. Have like the friendship bracelet stuff. Yeah. Okay. I think that's like the bare bones of it. Honestly, yeah, It's a pretty good kids room. Okay. I think, let's see. I should try to figure out what's going on the window front. Oh, not that. There's like none downstairs. No, well, no, I'll put it right behind the board. Give that nice ambient lighting. Okay. Okay. I think that's good enough. Okay. I am going to call it here for right now, and we will revisit this with fresh eyes. Because I am tired. And also, I was finally able to go to the pharmacy, so I finally have the medicine that will hopefully help my heart rate situation. Yeah. But I'm happy that the concept is coming together. It is sleepy time. Yeah, and there comes the yawns. So yeah, I am gonna wrap it up here for right now. We will continue this. We will get it proper furnished and all of that. Yes. Get some good rest, everybody. I will see you again soon. Yay.